Greetings.
Right.
My name is Ben, aka Downsize It, and I am joined today by Social General Rob.
Right.
And we have a very special Armada bat rep for you today. It is subscriber versus subscriber. And Rob is bringing an Ackbar list submitted by Jürgen GDB, and I am bringing a Romodi list submitted by Lucas Verl from Germany. So welcome, Lucas, to the channel.
Yes,
and I hope I pronounced your last name correctly. Let me know if I did that wrong or did that right or not. So also remind everybody that if you want to submit a list to the channel to be featured, you can either email myself at maildownsizeit@gmail.com or Social General Rob at sgr99@gmail.com if there's a list you want him to run specifically. And then one final reminder, this will be the last bat rep for the month of March. So if you want to get, so be sure to subscribe and comment on my March videos, because on Friday, April 1st, I'll be announcing the winner to the March giveaway. And the winner will be able to choose between a set of downsized defense tokens for Armada, a turn dial, a large magnetic turn dial that can be used for Armada or Warhammer. I'm using it for Warhammer now. Or a $60 store credit to Admiral Tater's ship shop. All right, with all that out of the way, coming up next, I'll go over the fleets and the mission, and then you'll see Rob and I deploying in a sped-up fashion as we discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview.
For the Empire and the list submitted by Lucas Verl, we have General Romodi on an Imperial 2 Star Destroyer with Emperor Palpatine, gunnery teams, electronic countermeasures, SW7 ion batteries, and linked turbolaser towers. A second Imperial 2 Star Destroyer fitted the same way except with expert shield techs instead of Emperor Palpatine, and 2 Kazanti cruisers, both with CommsNet. For Imperial squadrons, we have Sienna Ree and Valen Rudor. For the Rebels, and the list submitted by Jürgen GDB, we have Admiral Ackbar on an MC-75 armored cruiser with the Aspiration title, Major Derlin, weapon batteries techs, expanded hangar bay, electronic countermeasures, external racks, leading shots, and linked turbolaser towers. An Assault Frigate Mark II Bravo with the Paragon title, Flight Commander, Flight Controllers, expanded hangar bay, electronic countermeasures, and linked turbolaser towers. And a GR-75 medium transport with CommsNet. And for the Rebel squadrons, we have Shara Bay, Tycho Kelchu, Dutch Vander, an A-Wing squadron, and 2 X-Wing squadrons. For the fleets, Jürgen GDB's fleet came in 3 points under Lucas Verl's fleet, so that means Rob had the choice and he chose to be second player. So Jürgen GDB's missions were Precision Strike, Hyperspace Assault, and Dangerous Territory. And I chose to go with Hyperspace Assault mainly because I would know it would give me an advantage in the deployment phase. I would be able to out-activate Rob, and I decided to take that risk. So this means, after setting up obstacles but before deploying fleets, Rob will choose a smaller medium-sized ship and up to 3 of his squadrons to set aside, and they will not be deployed at the start of the game. And then he will place 3 objective tokens on the board. And at the start of any round, except after the first round, so round 2 onwards, he'll be able to choose one of those objective tokens and come in at distance 1 with his ship and his squadrons. Any round he does not come into combat, he can move those objective tokens within distance 1. So coming up next, you will see Rob and I deploying in a sped-up fashion as we discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview.
Okay, so now that you guys have seen the fleets and the mission, you'll see Rob and I deploying in a sped-up overlay here. And then, Rob, why don't you talk to us about the fleet Jürgen submitted, thoughts behind it, and your strategy for this battle.
All right. Well, as you know, I had a little hiatus for a while there, about a month. And so I'm catching up on some subscriber lists for the Ackbar Evolution. And I saw Jürgen's, and I thought, well, I want to try the MC-75. because it's been sitting on the shelf over there, and I've been looking at it. And I said, I want to get that out in the field someday.
Is he the one who painted that one?
Yes, actually, Jurgen did.
Have you
paint
guys
it.
noticed, as we're deploying, you'll notice that the paint job is different. So that painted very nicely.
Yeah, and he painted the top part. I don't know. You want to call it a blue, but anyways, it's a kind of a cobalt blue, I'd say. I guess. I'd ask Buster, but I don't think he could tell us either.
And he added some black highlights and stuff.
And
right?
black highlights. Yeah, that's his famous. That's his signature, I guess we'll say. And but he also said that it's also a name. Now, it's not a name that's currently in the cards or anything like that. There's no such thing. But in the lore, there is a ship, MC-75, named Temperance. And so he gave me a little background here, which I'll share with you right now as you see the speed up, hopefully, and I'll explain as we go on. It was flown alongside the Accordance, which was another MC-75, basically during the Battle of Endor, and later on, well, it wasn't in the Battle of Endor, it was during, out in the, I'm going to say, I'm sorry guys, this is one of those separatist type names, Hosnian system, during the Battle of Endor. I'm sure Ben will be able to pronounce it better than I am.
Yeah, you got it right.
Oh, wow.
Hosnian.
Look at me.
Yeah.
All right. And then it was later used during the Core Worlds Wars. The Accordance, unfortunately, during the Core Worlds was destroyed, but the Temperance was able to pick up the survivors and help them out. So thank you, Jurgen, for that. This has been great. And I will be getting to the rest of your lists, all of you guys, that I do have a couple backup. And there are some that I got in the very beginning. And you guys are probably thinking, listen, I sent that months and months. I mean, it's maybe 6 months ago now. And we haven't seen it yet. And that's for a reason. I want to switch up on things on Ben a little bit. Okay? So, and maybe others that I play against. Okay, so, MC-75, flagship with Ackbar. It's got Major Durlin, it's got weapon battery techs. I mean, you guys are going to see this anyways, but leading shots, linked laser turbo lasers, aspiration, which I might as well tell now what we did with the inspiration real quick. Inspiration, I moved a rear shield to the port side and a front shield to the starboard side. So now I have 4 shields on each side and 3 on the front and 2 on the back. And it's got extended hand bays, it's got electronic countermeasures, and it's got external racks. So the one that is new to me is really the weapons batteries tech. I've not really used it before. I've looked at it and went, oh, okay. No. But you know, I'm kind of excited to use it. Now off the board, as you can see over here by Ben, you're going to see that the wonderful Potato, the assault frigate, is off the board along with 2 X-Wing fighters and Dutch. It's basically a carrier. It's got a flight commander, it's got flight controllers, it's got extended countermeasures. It's Paragon, which if it does shoot, you get a chance to shoot at something that's moved, it will add a black die most likely or something. Extended hangar bays and linked turbo lasers. And then I got a Gazanti. Not a Gazanti, my bad. GR75. I don't know why I couldn't get that one right. Got MC75, why not GR75? With CommsNet. And so that'll be passing tokens or whatever it needs to. And then along, next to the GR75, which you should be seeing now, a couple of the squadrons coming out, will be Shara and Tycho, next to each other in the front, with a generic A-wing right behind it. And like I said, I have Dutch and 2 generic X-wings off the side. We are playing Hyperspace Assault, and I placed my tokens, which I believe Ben already showed earlier, or will be showing as the deployment goes out. And I'm trying to get an area as much as possible that I think he's going to use the obstacles where I can get behind him and use the carrier to do whatever it has to do. So, meanwhile, the MC-75, or Temperance, quote unquote, will be doing its work on whatever ship I can do. Now, I got 2 Star Destroyers, which Ben will get to in a minute, coming at me. It's not as bad as 3 Simoons. I mean, 3 was bad enough. But now I got 2. And I got a feeling they're not going to be like the Simoons were built. But this is, so Ben, why don't you talk about that list before I say any more and ruin all your thunder.
Okay, so this list submitted by Lucas, and it, made me very happy because it included 2 Imperial 2 Star Destroyers, which are my favorite ships in the game. And they're pretty decked out. It's not like the Triple Simon, which they were naked. These are actually tricked out. And as you saw when I went over the fleets, they, are designed to at least get minimum firepower, because with the SW7s and 4 blue dice, it's guaranteed 4 damage no matter what. And as far as Romodi's concerned, I actually, again, I don't know if Romodi's actually going to come into play in this game. The way that I deployed my Gazanti center as well as my 2 squads, because I knew I had deployment advantage, which is one of the reasons why I chose this mission, was to get one of Rob's ships off the board. And once I saw where his MC-75 was going, that's where I focused my destroyers. And they're going speed 3, and Rob's going speed 2.
Speed 2, yep.
So my goal is to potentially drop that MC-75 before the Space Potato even gets on the board. And I don't think I'll be able to do it because they're a little bit too far away, but I mean, my Gazantis are a little bit out of the fight right now. I'll be able to get them into position by turn 2 and 3. My goal is to eventually fly my Gazantis in front of my Star Destroyers to act as the obstruction for Romodi. But for the time being right now, for the first round and 2, is to rush the MC-75 and drop Ackbar ASAP. And there's only one place that Rob can come in to challenge me, and it'll be right in front of the Star Destroyer. So if he wants to drop there turn 2, be my guest. Because if he drops at the other ones, the Potato won't be able to engage until the later turns. So we'll see what Rob decides on. So the goal of this is for sure to rush Ackbar, and since I have him outnumbered right now for round 1, I won't be able to shoot round 1, but I'll get in position for round 2. And then have Sienna Rhee and Valen Ruder, which is an interesting deal. It's kind of like Tel Travura and Sunter Fell or Merrick Jendon. It's a combo that works really well together because you can't target Valen if you're engaged with another enemy squadron. So it means you have to attack Sienna Rhee, and Sienna Rhee, all attacks against her are obstructed. So you have to take a dice away to attack her.
Yep.
So I'm gonna throw them right in with Rob's A-Wings and basically tool it up and see who comes out the winner there before Dutch and the X-Wings drop. So.
Well, we know how Tycho does, so he's probably not even worried about Tycho.
Yeah, Tycho will probably drop first round 1.
Well, Tycho whiffs, so it doesn't matter.
Or round 2, yeah. Tycho can't hit worth a damn, and he also dies like a chump every time.
Yeah.
But, so we'll see how this plays out. Be interesting where Rob decides to drop and win. And we'll see if Ackbar can hold out long enough against these 2 Imperial 2 Star Destroyers. It's the pride of the Imperial fleet, the best ship in the game, in my opinion, and objective opinion. And we'll see if 2 of them can do the work. So coming up next, Rob and I will plan our dials, and it will be the start of round 1. Okay, here we are at the start of round 1. Oh, hang on, guys. I forgot to reset the gain. I didn't blast your ears off there. Okay, and both my Gazantis here, going speed 2. You can see the objective markers. Those are the potential entry points for Rob's hyperspace assault. Got Romodi on the left, standard Star Destroyer on the right, both at speed 3. And coming in hard on Ackbar on the MC-75. Supported by Shara, Tycho, an A-Wing, and a GR-75. And then the Paragon with Dutch, the X-Wings. We'll have to wait till round 2 to come in at the earliest. We'll see what Rob decides to do. Okay, going with my marked Gazanti. It's a Navigate and speeding up to speed 3. To get them back into coordination with the fleet. And
Okay, starting off with the GR-75. It is an engineering command. which I will be using to then taking as a token and using CommsNet to pass it over to Ackbar. And then I'll be moving 2 straight ahead and seeing what happens.
Alright, going with my unmarked Gazanti. It's a navigate, speeding up to 3, getting an extra click at the 1.
Okay, Ackbar has a navigation dial. He will be using it. And I slowed my speed down to speed 1. And I'm going to be just moving up and I'm going to be double clicking right here at the 1. Just to turn right in front of beside the GR-75.
Okay, going with both of my Imperial 2 Star Destroyers. We'll start with the one furthest away from the screen. That is the non-command ship. It is an engineering, taking the token. And currently moving at speed 3. Ready to gun down. And I think just go straight, actually. Or do I want to start turning in? I want to start turning in. Make sure we are angled just right. At Ackbar here. And then we'll be doing the same thing for Romodi. Also, an engineering and a token and speed 3. Like so. Alright, and that's it for the ship phase. Squad phase we will do off camera, and I'll give you a recap of that when we come back at the start of round 2. Start of round 2. And the Paragon has not exited hyperspace yet. Ackbar has not hatched his plan. At the end of the round, you can see some of the objective tokens were moved. Rob gets to move those at the end of every round he doesn't come in. And I just shifted Sienna Ree and Valen Rudor over. Meanwhile, Shara, Tycho, and the A-Wing moved up into this asteroid belt. I'll start with my unmarked Gazanti. It is a squadron command, and I'll be using it to send Valen and Sienna into those A-Wings. I'm just going to mix it up right away. That way, at least I get to dictate where the combat happens. So, we will start with... what do I want to start with? We will start with Sienna Ree. And make sure I'm not going to block off Valen getting in. Actually, I might want to... Oh, Sienna's got plenty of range. So Sienna... Yeah. And no surprise to anyone, we are going after Tycho. Because he's a chump. And I'm making it a personal mission now just to wipe him out every game at the very beginning of the game. So, Sienna Ree, 4 blues coming in. Let me grab Tycho's defense tokens. Probably won't kill him this round because I only have 2 squads. I actually think it's statistically impossible for me to kill him.
You do. You could. But not, huh?
Alright, stop your scatter, 2 damage.
Alright, I'll brace.
Yep.
Down to 1.
Counter 2 back, but it's obstructed against Sienna, so 1 back.
Okay.
For nothing.
Go Tycho.
Yes. Well, he's taken 1, and then Valen coming in to engage as well. And this is actually going to do nothing, because even though Valen's alright, but he doesn't have any blue dice. So, 3 damage.
Do nothing, huh? Scatter.
That's what I mean, do nothing.
I know,
I
but
can't
it's
stop
just-
your scatter.
It's just funny. You said he's got black dice.
Yeah, you can do nothing against scatter aces. So, moving speed 3. I mean, these Gazantis are basically designed to get in the way and cause problems for everyone, including my own fleet. Start causing obstruction, because Romodi likes getting in the way of himself. That's when it's good.
Okay, it's a GR-75. All right, is a navigation dial. I'll be taking the token and passing it over to Ackbar. Going at speed 2, because I have no shots for flacking, or any shots at all. But anyways, going speed 2, we're going to fly up here. As you can see, we tilted. And we're going to go keep on going straight ahead. Yep.
Okay, we have my marked Gazanti. It is a navigate. Deciding if I want to take the token or not. And pass it off, but I'm not. I'm going to just use that dial because I think I need it to slow down. Just take a quick pot shot here. Front into the GR75 for a crit.
We will... We'll make you reroll that. Evade.
Okay, evade. Don't have the dice cam for this one, guys. Just doing this quickly. Accuracy.
Good, I like that evade.
So now, speed a dose. So I'm down to 2, extra click at the 1. And this sucker right there.
Okay, up next is Ackbar himself. He is a, concentrate fire dial, which he will be using. He'll be shooting out the side using Ackbar shot right at Romodi's front end, which is unfortunately the only thing he can reach on that ship. But anyways, so we'll be firing.
And did you want to do Ackbar on this shot?
Yeah, because my blue can't reach in the front.
Can't reach Romodi, but can reach my Gazanti.
No. Gonna do Ackbar.
Ackbar out the side?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 3 red.
3 red, coming on in. 2 accuracies and a hit.
Of course.
Or
Right?
2 accuracies and a blank, I mean.
2 X's in a blank.
Then
All
we
right.
got Ackbar.
The Ackbar, yep.
Another accuracy and a hit.
Okay.
Then concentrate fire
Yes, concentrate fire.
for a hit. So 3 accuracies, 2 hits, and a blank. Oh, you guys can't
Alright.
even see that. Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna... Let's LTT the blank red, please.
Blank.
Okay. Jeez, it really wants to be blank. All right, we are going to. I'm gonna lock down all 3. Lock down your brace and both your redirects.
Okay. 2
Let you
damage
take 2
in the
damage. Yep.
front. Shields down to 2. Unfortunately, that was kind of a little bit of a mediocre shot.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to figure out.
Red dice can be fickle. And then moving speed 1 with a nav token.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Log her in. I think you're still within range of both your ships, but we'll see.
Alright, we will start with not Romodi's Star Destroyer. Let's concentrate fire. We will be using that dial. And got a front to rear shot. Do I have here? And your GR75. Yeah. My gunnery teams. So I think I want to focus on one side. So we're just going to fire into the side instead, even though your rear shields are weaker. Actually, I think I'm going to start with my shot into your GR75 because I want more dice with that, and I have to spend the con fire on the first shot to get gunnery teams. So we will start. Make sure we can slide this over. The camera's not in the way. So into the side of your GR75, starting with 4 reds. Well, I mean, we need to concentrate fire. Speaking of red dice being fickle, I'm going to con fire anyway because I need it for gunnery teams. Why not? Link turbo laser towers, but lock down your scatter and your redirects, and that'll be it.
Yep.
The drunken party bus, it was not. You're
not?
missing Bright Hope and Torn Far. So.
Yep. But that's all right. Anyway.
Oh, and I actually forgot to add another red dice for Romodi because that was obstructed. But it doesn't matter.
Don't you two?
What's that?
Don't you two? Don't you two dice for money? Or one?
Just one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's something else I'm thinking of. Oh, I'm probably thinking of TF, sorry.
Oh yeah, man, TF droid could be put on the Imperials. That would just be broken. Can you imagine Star Destroyers with... Anyway, so now front to side. Oh, I just realized you guys didn't even see that GR-75 go down.
Oh.
Yeah, the Star Destroyer was blocking it. Sorry guys, I didn't
Well,
angle the camera well enough. But,
it's Romodi.
yeah.
Who's blocking it?
Yep.
It makes sense.
Alright, so now front to side, long range, into the aspiration. So that'll be 4 damage. No accuracies.
You do have XI7s, you said?
No, I have linked Turbo Laser Towers.
Oh, I think you had XI7, you said, okay. Alright, I will be bracing.
Okay.
Oh, yep. So that's down to 2. And then... Oof. I'm going to redirect to the front.
Race to 2, redirect to the front.
Yep, both of them.
So front shields go down to 3. Or go down to 1, I mean.
1.
Go from 3 to 1.
Yep.
And then movement, still flying along at speed 3, like bats out of hell. Let's do a little side shuffle like this. And just do a little bit reposition here, and we're just going to go right on to Romodi, who will be also a concentrate fire, and I will be using that dial. And we'll see if I'm in medium range. Just out of medium range. So it will be still a long range shot and not obstructed. Couldn't get my Xanti over enough. And just kind of got a shot here, guys. I'm just going right through middle of 2 Star Destroyers.
Little.
Yep. And then we've got so 4 reds into the side. That's a little bit more mediocre.
I like mediocre.
Yep. And then concentrate fire, accuracy, and then link turbo laser towers. 3 damage. We will stop your redirect.
Well, I'm going to take 3 damage on the shield. Side shield, yep.
And so shields down to 1 on the side. Then I get to ram my Gazanti. There's no way I'm avoiding that, going speed 3 with no nav token. And so you guys can see it's that Gazanti right there. Chose to sacrifice himself for extra damage that I didn't need.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Unless you have a way to maneuver.
And how do I want to reposition myself? No, it actually doesn't matter what I do, so I'll ram and go back to 1, and 1 has to be straight at speed 3, so... And my Gazanti takes the face down. Alright, that is it for the ship phase. We have some squad attacks to do. Or Rob's counterattacks against both my aces. Alright, so who would you like to go with first?
Well, let's make sure they're all within 1 of it. I don't think that generic is within 1, is it?
Let's see.
I don't think he's able to shoot anybody.
Well, he can shoot Sienna. He has to shoot Valen, because technically he's not engaged with Valen. So.
Okay, so alright, so he still can, alright. And then Shara should be the same then, right?
Yep, because they're both obstructed. So
Right,
they're
but-
not within engagement. They can shoot whoever they want.
Okay. Well, not nearly. Not really. I can't shoot Valen whenever I want.
You can, because you're not engaged with him. It's obstructed. Sienna, Valen.
Well, the same. All right. So, I think Tycho's going to use his ability just to bug out. Because, Tycho's just not feeling it right now.
Oh, actually, I forgot to give him damage.
Oh, yes, he takes one.
Yeah, this takes one. So where's he flying to?
All right, so if we go, we're going to, if you take right between, take the stick, put it right between both the Gazantes. Let me see where that is for a minute. Touching his disc right there. Yep, he's going to fly right on down there to 5, because he can go 5. Right. Yes. He's booking it. Boom.
Okay.
All right. Now, we're going to go with the generic first. Well, since we can shoot Valen, we're going to go after Valen.
Okay. 2 blues.
Right.
1 hit. Scatter.
All right, then Shara will be doing the same thing after Valen.
Okay. It is obstructed, so 2 blues. 2 hits. Scatter. All right. That'll be it, guys. And we'll be back at the start of round 3, which we'll see if Rob decides to bring the Paragon in. I think he might be doing that. Okay, start of round 3. And the Paragon has warped in. Right behind Romodi's flagship, with Dutch and his 2 X-Wing escorts preparing for some potential bombing runs. So the trap has been laid. It's a trap, except Ackbar laid it. We'll see if it will come to fruition. Alright, so we're going to go with my non-Romodi Star Destroyer on the right side. It is a navigate command. And we will be shooting front to side, close range, into the aspiration. See if we can't drop this flagship. I don't know. It'll be a tall order. And just double checking some things here. Alright. So 4 blues, 4 reds into Ackbar. That is a... It's not going to kill you, but it's a good shot. I cannot complain. 2 accuracies, we will not SW7 them, so we will stop your brace and redirect. That'll be 2, 4, 6, 7 damage.
Dang. Shoot. Well, ECM, the brace. So we'll knock that down. But we're also going to use Major Durlin to knock another point down.
Okay?
Yeah, I think he's exhausted though.
Yep. Actually, yep.
Yep. So now we're down to...
I think that'll make it 3, because I think you can do that, because the brace reduction and the Major Durlin happens at the same time. So the damage
now-
goes from 7 to 6, then you have it to 3.
So now shields. What do I want to do with shields? How many shields are inside that right
You
there?
can't redirect, so
One.
so maybe you want
right.
to contain.
Contain, definitely, yep.
So 2 face down.
I'm used to you putting your
Oh yeah, I should,
accuracies
yeah,
like that as well.
but yeah.
It's like, what? What do you mean?
All right, so the next, for my second shot, we are going to shoot obstructed, or at least I hope it's obstructed. Do ace? No, it's gonna be, of course. Guys. I mean, I'm sorry, Lucas. I can't play Romodi. I just can't figure it out. It's just so ridiculous. So I am in arc, and I am in range of my side barely. So we'll do side to side into the Paragon.
Yeah.
Alright, so 2 blue, 2 red. Alert klaxons are going off. Commander, ship has just exited hyperspace. We're being ambushed. And I will stop your redirect. So 3 damage, no redirect.
Alright, well, first of all, I'm going to evade. I'm going to evade that blue crit. Unless you have any other kind of crit items that you can do up there.
I do not.
Okay. Still damage doesn't matter. Alright, and then we're going to use our ECM, yep, to knock off that shield. We're going to use it, or brace it first. And then that braces it down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Shields to the front.
Okay. So brace to 2 and redirecting to the front. Front shields down to 2. ECM spent on both ships. Just right outside the claw. Right outside the claw. Superior Imperial flag.
There you go. That's what you wanted. Yep.
How about that?
All right. Up next is the is Ackbar himself. Well, Jurgen, this is for you. I swear you built this just for the Ackbar slash. So here we go. We got an Ackbar slash, and we're going to be going the side shot on the starboard side into the rear of the unmarked ISD, and the port side will be going to the front of Romodi. It's engineering dial. I didn't catch it that time, but what I did though is removed 1 card, damage card. And then I also moved 1 shield from the front to the port side.
All right, who are you shooting first?
All right. Let's shoot right into the back of the unmarked one because I just want to do that.
3 reds, 2 blues.
Distance to Romodi is 2. And blue, right? Okay.
Hmm?
I was just checking. The distance to Romodi is blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep.
Then Ackbar.
Yes, please. Let's LTT the red blank. So if you tell me a blank again. Geez, these ships. All right, and yeah, I'm gonna use the accuracy, and I'm going to stop your brace.
Okay, 6 damage. I will ECM the brace to 3 and redirect all of it to my port shields. Okay, next shot.
Now on to her body.
Starting with 3 red, 2 blue.
Correct.
Let's see. Oh, what defense token do you want to spend? Palpatine's on there.
Oh, he didn't tell me that, did he? I'll spend the contain.
Yep, there's green contain.
Yep, the green one, sorry.
You like your accuracies.
I do, I do, I do.
And Ackbar.
Yep. Wow. Alright, before I do anything else, I'm going to use external racks.
Have to be at close range.
Close range. Damn, I knew I should use the other shit. Alright, well, let's do the LTT, one of the blanks. So I use, oh, I use a blank, okay. And anybody else? Only one other thing I can do, but probably have ECM on him too, right?
I do.
So if you got ECM, then why bother? So I'm going to use the battery techs, the weapon battery techs, and can I only turn one, or I can turn as many as I want?
This one.
All right. I'll turn the blue one into a crit, and I'll accuracy. Oh wait, I can do that. Should have eating shots, but anyways, I'll accuracy just because it'd be annoying to you. Brace. Make you spend your ECM.
Yep. So 6 damage again. Brace and redirect. Redirect 2 to my port and take 1 on the front. Moving speed 1 with a nav token.
Yep. I'll probably be using a nav token at this point. Moving up to speed 2.
I'm gonna land on this A-wing.
Yeah, I think.
Alright, so.
Oh, maybe not. Oh.
Let's get that out of the way. Flatten this out. Alright. Yeah, you avoided both.
Now that's Rebellious flying. Unfortunately, he actually can use Romodi this time.
Yeah, but you got out of it. Alright, we are going to go with Romodi. It is a navigate. I'll be using that dial. And we'll be taking a long range shot now at Ackbar. Although I think it's still long. I mean, this is wishful thinking. Of course it's long.
Yeah, I'm the one who's wishing. Oh!
It's close, but still long. So we'll be taking a long range shot into Romodi, front to side. And then we will be doing a rear shot into the Paragon. First, let us start with the front to side into Romodi.
Oh, not into
Or
Ackbar.
into Ackbar. Yep, into Ackbar from Romodi.
You can shoot yourself if you like. I don't mind.
Yes, that would be bad.
Nothing.
So it is obstructed. So let's start with 4 reds. And then adding in a red from Romodi. And link to Relation Towers. That's pretty bad. Stop your redirect. 2 damage.
And those shields there, how many shields there?
You have 1.
1 there, huh? Yeah, I really hate this. Alright, I'm going to take 1 on the side, but I'm going to spend a contain to stop that crit. Unless you're using it.
Okay, so
1 in the healed, I have now taken back.
yes. And next we will do a rear shot into the Paragon. So this will be a little plink shot. So 2 blues and a red. Not bad. For 3 dice. Stop your redirect.
And I will take it on the... I'll take it on the shields.
Shields down to 1.
3? Oh, 2. Okay. I thought you did 3.
And then I've got to figure out how to maneuver here because I don't want to ram my Gazanti this time. Because I want to get out of effective range of his space potato. No rear shots for you, sir. Staying at 3. Starting to play fast and loose with the asteroids and fast and loose with... oh no.
What?
I'm overlapping shield dial, so I ram.
Who? Oh.
get your shot against me then. And I end up hitting the Gazanti instead. So Gazanti goes down to 1 health remaining.
Okay, up next is the Paragon. As it sees the Romodi bump into its ship and fall right back in place, it tells its squadrons, because it's a squadron dial, it has extra hangar bay decks, whatever. It can control 4 squadrons. Let's see if Tycho is within range. I think he is.
Yep. Who are we doing first?
All right. Well, I think we're going to start off with... Actually, because I have Flight Commander, I can do my movement first and fire first.
You could, but then you would move out of range
Yeah.
of Tycho.
So...
You're going speed 2. You might even move out of range of this X-Wing.
Yeah. So I'm going to err on the side of caution. Sorry about that, Arian. And I'm going to start off with... Let's start off with an X-Wing. Let's see what it can do.
Which one?
We're going to do the one furthest away. One by Tycho. Yep.
Where's he shooting?
He can only shoot the side, correct?
He can move and shoot.
Well, that's true. So we're going to move him, actually, then move him to the back. We're going to concentrate fire.
All right, 1 red. Crit.
He's a bomber.
I'll take it.
Okay, we're gonna throw in Tycho here now. We're gonna bring Tycho in. We're gonna bring him in behind. What's his name there? X-wing, regular X-wing. Yep.
What defense token do you want to spend?
Yes, he doesn't do that. He hasn't spent any yet. He'll spend his brace.
Okay, 1 black.
Oh, yep.
1 hit. We will take it. Shields down.
Okay, now we're gonna send in. I send in the X-wing, the other X-wing that's behind Dutch. Firing into the back again.
1 red. Accuracy.
Of course it is. All right, and then okay, Dutch, up to you. I believe you only have 1 black.
Correct. 1 black. 1 hit.
I'll take it.
Redirect to my port side.
Okay, and now the Paragon shall fire.
3 red and a blue.
3 red and a blue.
And then Ackbar,
Yes, Ackbar, please.
as he's annoyingly still alive.
Nice, Ackbar. And then,
Cannot use Paragon. You need to double arc somebody to use Paragon.
this has already been activated.
Nope.
Yeah. It should have been activated, I thought. Oh, attacked by
When
him.
attacking a ship, you have already attacked
But-
this round.
yeah,
Add 1 black.
it's
That's
gonna
your
be attacked
attack.
by him, that's right.
Yep.
That's right, I keep thinking it's the Ackbar gonna hit him. And then okay. So anyways, that was...
Still a great hit. Great shot.
Yep, that was Ackbar. You just did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, LTT the blank. No accuracy. So now I know his ECMs is not... Oh, I have to Terry spin something for Palpatine.
You do not. What do you want to burn?
Oh, I hate to do it. It's going to be an evade.
Okay. Evade being burned.
I know you guys are out there saying, why are you being nice, Rob? Sportsmanship. That's what we pride ourselves in the Armada community about. Well, all right. So, what am I accuracying? I had 2 accuracies. Your ECM is already down, if I'm correct. No, or is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I'll accuracy your brace and your redirect. Actually, redirect doesn't matter. You have no shields there. So, your brace and your contain. Wait, yes.
Run a redirect.
Right.
And 3 to my starboard shields. 3 damage, first one face up. Injured crew, discard one of my defense tokens.
That's nice. Take that, Palpatine.
And we will discard the contain. Alright, and movement.
Okay, we're going to maximum speed. Well, not a maximum speed. We're going to speed of 2. Yep, I will go there.
Okay. Very effective shot by Paragon and his squads with their surprise attack. I've got my Gazantes left. We will start with this Gazante here. Going speed 3, it is a navigate. I take that as a token and pass it off to my far Star Destroyer there. And then got a side-to-side shot, because Gazantes can be annoying like that. And we'll just do this here without the dice tray for a crit.
No shield.
No shields. Rob's got an exhausted brace and contain, and a not exhausted redirect.
I'll use my redirect. And nothing in the front.
It has to go to the back.
Yep.
Rear shield's down to 1. Then, still speeding along at speed 3. Around like this. And then we'll just leave it right here for my second Gazante. Squadron Command. Now, you're in an interesting predicament. What do I want to do with these guys? Thinking, because they're not locked down right now because we have the asteroid between us. So I could move them. And I think I am actually going to move them and throw shots into Ackbar. See if I get lucky on blue dice. And wish I had Sloan instead. I'm just off the station, so I'm not obstructed. And again, we're just going to do this without the dice tray here, guys. It's nice and loose. Sienna Ree and Ackbar for a hit.
No shields there. Blah blah. So he'll just take it, not spending anything else right now.
Okay. And then Valen Rudor for an accuracy. And then the Gazanti. See if he's got a shot.
He might. He should.
He does have you double arced. Now it's just a matter of range, is the question.
Yep. That's what.
I do not. So no range, unfortunately. But moving along at speed 2 and trying to cause the same issues that the other Gazanti did. And because I don't want to cause those same issues, I'm actually going to try to ram so that he doesn't get in the way. Or actually get close enough to where it won't matter. Yeah, we're going to do this. Up here, ram. Sorry if I bumped the camera there, guys. And end there. And that'll give enough room for Romodi to maneuver next turn. So that Gazanti takes a face down. Just all the ramming going all over the place. And then lastly, now go to the squad phase. And Rob, you get to choose where you want to move Shara and the A-Wing.
Yes, because they don't have they don't have any techs right now.
They do not.
Let us see where we want to move them. I think we're going to bring him on top of Romodi. Right in his front. Bring him right against the front.
Like that?
Yep, one right next to the other. Right there.
Okay. Alright, that's it for round 3, guys. Things are heating up. We'll be back at the start of round 3. Alright, start of round 4. And things are not looking good for the Imperial team. This ambush was very effective, and my shots into Ackbar have not been as effective. He's still alive. I was expecting to have him dead by now. See if I can make that happen this round, but I don't know. We shall see. Okay, we are going to start with Romodi, because he's getting hammered, and I don't know if he's going to survive much longer. But we are going to do a side to side into Paragon and a front to side into Ackbar. Oh, and at the end of the last round, I refreshed both my ECMs, and Rob refreshed the ECM on Ackbar.
And Major Darlin.
And Major Darlin.
As well as I moved I don't know if we said that, but the 2 Ashara and the other A-Wing there moved up the front of Romodi.
Alright, so first shot will be into Ackbar. It's just 4 reds, no obstruction. Can't get into medium range here. I mean, can't ask for a better shot than that. I want you to spend your ECM. We'll stop your brace.
Three damage. Yeah, even 2. Yeah, I'm going to have to use the ECM to use my brace. Okay, using the ECM to use the brace. And then Major Darlin to... Oh, so brace knocks down to 2. Major Darlin.
You Darlin first.
I'm sorry, Major Darlin first. Then
And brace to 1.
brace to 1.
So you want to take an internal?
Good. I really no, I'm going to spend the, no. The other one that I contain.
You can take it face down?
Yep.
Okay.
I need my shields for the other ship.
Then we'll do my side shot into Paragon. I'll keep working on this sucker. 2 blues and 2 reds. I am not going to complain about that. Although I kind of want an accuracy.
What do you want to do first?
I'll just leave it. 5 damage.
Okay, brace. Then I'll redirect to the front. So bracing would knock it down to
3. 2 off the front and
Yep.
1 off the side.
Yep.
Okay. Now for movement. Let's see if we can try this again. And not ram. And not get back into the range of Paragon.
Ram Nakazanti. Ram Nakazanti. Ram Nakazanti.
Yeah. Alright guys, staying at 3. Getting an extra click at the 1 here. I know I'm going to clear my Gazanti, but I'm trying to clear this asteroid field too. Trying to squeeze on in.
I think you're clear on this side.
So, avoided the debris field. Avoided my Gazanti.
You might want to check your shield level. Yeah, I think you're okay.
Then check over here. Yeah, I like a paper.
Now that's Imperial flying.
Imperial flying.
And that's what Romodi should be doing right there.
That's right. Ready.
All right. Well, we're gonna try this again, my friend. All right, we're gonna do the Ackbar slash. We're gonna be shooting Romodi from my port side. to his starboard side. Though, let me check something. Can I get your rear?
No, you're crossing my. Hang on, let me stop moving it. No, crossing my line.
Ah, so close, that darn
close.
millimeter.
Yep, right on
But
the edge.
we will go into, okay, so my port into his starboard side. And then we're going to go and shoot the unmarked ISD with my starboard side into his port. No, his port side. Whoa, that's confusing. Okay.
All right, who are we shooting first?
What's the range on?
They're both close.
Okay. Ate this. Ate that Palpatine. Hate him. Annoying. All right, we're going to shoot Romodi first.
What are you spending?
We're spending the green shield and making it orange, or what do you want to call it? All right.
Red to blue.
Yep, firing full bore.
I have no shields there, guys. Accuracy. 3 hits.
Okay, adding in the Ackbar. Now I'm gonna be checking out something real quick here. He's gonna spend it anyways. Did you refresh your ECM?
Mm-hmm.
Just checking. All right. All right. So then I'm gonna do external racks. Whoops, what was that?
It's a hit.
Okay. It's 3 plus, so 6, 7, 8. So I'm counting right so far. Okay. I used LTT. That's gone. I could do that and make a lot more. Can make it 2 more. Give me 10. Brace it down to 5. You have shields around. You know, shields on the back. Do you have in the front?
Mm-hmm.
You have 4 in the front.
1.
1 in the front. Okay. All right, Jurgen. Let's go see if this works. First time using this. Weapon battery tech. I'm going to turn both my accuracies into.
You can only do it once.
Oh, okay. Do one? Only do one? All right.
Yep. Change
Okay,
one.
sorry. All right. So, I'm going to change one accuracy into a crit. And then I'm going to use the other accuracy on his brace. Because, yeah. To make him use his ECM up.
Brace redirect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Brace to 5. Redirect 1 up to the front. Take 4 internal. First one face up. Compartment fire. I cannot ready my defense tokens.
Take that, Palpatine.
Taking 7 damage. It's a good shot.
Yes. All right.
All right, then into the port side.
With 0 shields as well. So, starting off with 3 red, 2 blue.
Then Ackbar. Yep. Another good hit.
All right, and then before I check anything, make sure I did everything. To LTT. Oh, that is a good hit, yeah. So, yeah, I know you still have ECM over there, but I will lock down your brace to make you spend it.
Brace and redirect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So brace to 4. So redirect all of it to the front. Going hot. Good shots.
Very good shots.
All right, moving 2 with the nav dial.
Okay, for Ackbar's movement now. We are using the dial. We clicked at the 1, going in towards the starboard side. And then I'm coming up, and at the 3, the natural click going out towards the port side.
Sped up to 3.
Yep, sped up to 3. I'm on the station, and I heal 1 damage.
We took a damage away from me because we forgot to obstruct Rob's shot into me.
Yes. So
Yep.
I said that I take a damage away. So
Yep, so Ackbar has sped up to 3 and is attempting to clear the battlefield. Though I don't know. I mean, I'm in a tough spot too. I only have 5 health left on my flagship.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're going to go with my other Star Destroyer. It is a Navigate. We're going to see if we've got some shots out the side and the back into Ackbar. I do, but at long range, it'll just be some plink shots, but every little bit helps.
Yep.
So annoying that Ackbar is still alive. Should have been dead. Should have been dead long ago.
Well, if your Gazatis are getting in the way.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of Romodi. I don't like putting obstacles in front of my ships to get in my way. Alright, so we'll start with the rear shot first. 1 red. Crit.
Of course, it's a crit. The best kind you could get. For a plink shot, into a 0 shield.
You have 1 shield.
Oh, 1 shield, just take out shield.
Okay. Then side shot. Accuracy double. We'll stop your redirect.
I'm going to take 2 damage.
Take 2 damage.
Yes, take 2 damage.
Alright.
I'll need those other things for later.
Okay. Ackbar has taken 5 damage. Romodi has taken 6. See those damage cards there. Now I need to move those out of the way because I have to do some fancy flying here to avoid going off the board. I'm at speed 3, but I've got a nav dial and a nav token.
Should be fine. I'm thinking you should be fine. It'll be fine, guys. You saw that Imperial flying that Romodi did a few seconds ago? There we go. You watch.
Check something. For those that are interested, the width of a large base is distance 1.
I still think it'll be fine. And I'm measuring an eyeball, so.
So roughly
distance 1
about
is
of that star.
pretty big, though.
No.
Oh, a shield might be out, dial.
Yeah, I
Don't know how
think
that
that's
counts.
going to be. Shield dial does count.
And
Or, I mean, it does not count.
so it's. Did you already use the extra clip?
So it'll be. Since you can't place dials at the same time.
No.
Oh, yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
So it's slowing down to 2. So I'm not using the token, getting the extra click at the 1. Around like so.
Nope. Back end.
Oh no! Back end swung off. I thought I was going to be nice and even. And there we have it.
It looked even. It did. It honestly, to me, it looked like he was going to be straight and even. It did.
Alright, so we have Paragon.
Okay. Well, it makes life a lot easier on Paragon.
Yep, I just threw the game there.
Well, your Imperial flying can only last so long, so. So let's see what see what Paragon has to say today.
Engineering.
Engineering, which it will be using. All right. So, and unfortunately, I cannot do those things. not be taking a token to meeting. Because... No, I'm going to be using it. Alright. So I'm using the bump up shields onto the side there, please. So it's 2 shields on the port side there. And then that should be, because it's 4, 2, yep. Yep, alright. So that's all I can do at the moment. I know my ECM is still needs a token, but anyways. So now we are going to be going at, we're going at speed 2. Could I see the 2, please? Because I can't shoot anything. I don't believe I'm within range.
Shoot my Gazanti.
Yeah, I should Gazanti. I might actually double arc, right?
And my Gazanti double arced.
Well, I think Paragon should have a little fun, huh? Don't you? And actually, I want to spend a token to get a defense token this time. All right. Let us see what we can do to our Gazanti.
Where are we shooting first?
Let's start with the front shot first. It is 2 red dice.
Great hit.
I will leave it at that.
Scatter.
Okay. Okay, now the side shot. That's 3 red, 1 blue.
3 red.
No, 3 red.
And then you can add a dice for Paragon.
Yes, I'll be adding a. Can it be any dice or just has to be the one in my pool? One in my pool. So red. Okay, and then with the LTT, I'll be re-rolling that blank, please. And I'll accuracy your scatter, please.
Burn this. Cancel these. Take 1 on the shield.
I think it goes down. On the shield. Come here.
Almost. We went speed 2.
Yes, we are. We have nothing to increase our speeds. So, let us see. Yeah, that's like a bad idea. So,
1 face up. Ruptured engine. If you're going faster than 1, you suffer damage.
alright, I'll remember that for next time. Great. Alright.
Alright, my Gazantis. Go with that Gazanti there. It is a navigate. I will be using the dial. Throw a quick pot shot into the side, or into the front of Paragon here, out the side for a hit. You have an exhausted brace and redirect.
Yep. I'm just going to take the damage for now. It's fine.
Okay. Then I think you wanted to burn.
Not really.
Hit.
No.
Then movement. Inside turn like so. Run away.
Or at least get away.
Trying to run away. And then we'll do this Gazanti here. Tis an engineering. Taking a token and compensating it over to Romodi. And then, why not? We'll do some flacking out the front. We'll just do it here. Generic A-Wing. Nothing. Shara. Nothing. My entire force is demoralized after you're flying off the board once again.
No, you're looking for a Tycho. That's why. So you just Tycho, get out of there.
I just can't believe I flew off the board.
It happens.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Not to me. I know how to not fly off the board. And I should not be doing that anymore. Alright, where's Shara and your A-Wing going?
They're going in the back of the, the back of the Gazanti. That's right about there. And then the other one right in the corner there. Yep.
Okay. So now the squad phase. I don't want any free shots into my ship, so we are going to be sending Sienna and Valen over to lock down their friends. No shots, of course, but I'll let you shoot at me. And speaking of, now it's all your squads.
All right. So let's see where the X-Wings can go. Let's start the X-Wing closest to your Gazanti. Let me see speed 3, please. I think he's going to go over there at third. Oh, no, because he'd be hitting your ship if I did that. I won't be I won't be engaged with whoever that is right there, your Imperials, would I?
Want to go here?
Yeah, would I be engaged? The Imperial?
Yep.
Okay. Well, of course I'll get you to Imperial no matter what. But anyway, the other X-Wing is going to go the opposite direction because it's not going to work very well. Can he get on the other side of the other guy? I think he can. There'll be an escort over there. So we'll go there. Do what escorts do. All right. Tycho's feeling a little better now that, he's got an escort to help him out. So he's going to fly right up into this TIE Advanced, or TIE, which one is this fighter right here at the end on this side? Towards me? Yep.
Interceptor?
Yep, Interceptor. So he's going to fly up in there, and he's going to try he's going to stay there right for a moment. Actually, he can go 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to go right up to the back. That doesn't matter. He's going to move away anyways. Let's just lock her down. All right, we're going to lock down whoever that is in the Interceptor. Sorry, guys. I don't know Imperials very well. All right, and then Dutch going 3 is from where he is. Is that exact, the measurement right there? He's probably going to go next to the X-Wing behind the A-Wing there.
Like that?
Yeah, try to get him in, yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Shara?
Shara. Well, I think Shara's going to well, she has to attack Sienna, I guess.
Yep.
So, yep, she's going to be, was 3 blues.
2 blues.
2 blues.
Is obstructed.
That's right.
2 accuracies.
That's cool. She's very accurate today.
Yes. Counter back. Accuracy hit. Stop your scatter.
I do nothing. All right.
And the generic A-Wing.
We'll fire at her as well. Because why not?
2 blues. 1 hit. Scatter. And counter back. For 1 hit.
All right.
We're just doing blink shots on each other for now. And that's it, guys, for round 4. Massive swing happening. Let's see if I can recover to make it at least a close game. See if I can drop Ackbar in round 5. I don't know if I can do it. Start of round 5. And get near the end. My only hope to make it a close game is I have to drop Ackbar. If that doesn't happen, then I'll probably get tabled. So, but I'm in a really good spot to do it. And we're just going to leave it right here. Romodi coming in with a navigate. And lined up on Ackbar with the double arc. See if we can make this happen. You would think I'd be able to make it happen. They're both obstructed. So at least, Lucas...
Oh no, they're obstructed. Darn.
Yeah. So Lucas, I really apologize for flying that IC off the board. That was bad showing. But at least I get to end the game by doing an actual Romodi shot. A double arc Romodi shot. Okay, so we will be starting with side shot first. Ackbar has no shields on the side, front, or back. 4 health remaining, but he still has Durlin. And still annoyingly, his brace is not gone. Yes. So, see what we can do here. So start with the sides, see if we can soften them up. It's not a bad start. It's actually a really good start. And then Romodi from the obstruction. Link turbo laser towers.
Oh.
Wow. Stop your brace.
That was a very, very good start.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do not have ECMs prepared, so that is stopped.
Yeah.
And shields, nope. don't have any. I contain the crit for just giggles. Durlin for 1 more damage down.
And it's still 4 damage.
Still 4, yep.
So out of all that, I still got Ackbar, but with the side shot.
Yeah, with the side shot, none of that matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang it! I wanted to do the front shot, a big one. But I can't. I mean, I'm not going to complain about.
Not gonna complain about a side shot, man.
Not going to complain about a side shot. All right, now to run the F away.
Yeah.
Get away from those bombers. Get away from Paragon because I am smoking badly. Moving speed 3. I'll do this. Taking all the clicks I can. If I don't hit the debris field, but even if I do, I've got the hull to take the damage. The important thing is getting away. And I cleared the debris field. Okay.
Now that's, again, Imperial flying. Romodi knows how to fly.
Yes. Unlike whoever the subordinate was this here has already been executed. Whoever the nav officer was. So. Alright, let's go to Paragon.
Alright, Paragon.
It's squad command, isn't it?
I believe it is.
See if you're in range of anybody.
I want to be in range of the X-Wing. I think that's about it. If I'm lucky.
You are not.
And I am not lucky. So
So do you want to take a token?
I will take a token because why not?
You do have a side shot though at my Gazanti.
And I will take it.
And I think you might have a front shot at my other Gazanti.
Yeah, let's check the front shot too, please.
Yep, so you might have a couple of shots at my Gazantis my Gazantis are not in great shape.
And points of points. So.
Yep, still in range of that guy. And you definitely have the side.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Was that
not
blue?
medium.
Not
just
medium,
red.
okay. Just reds. That's all right. We'll do it.
See what we can do.
All right.
Which one do we want to shoot at first?
Depends on you get all your defense tokens, both of them.
The one in front of you only has the scatter.
Only has a scatter. Okay.
And it also only has 1 health left with no shields on the back. So on 2
Yeah.
red dice,
Yeah.
you need to score a hit and a crit. Or hit and an accuracy, and that'll
yeah.
kill him.
Yep. Yep.
So you want to do that one first? Or do you want to wait for your Paragon die? Well, no, actually you can't do Paragon dice because you're shooting at 2 different ships. Never mind.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same ship.
Yeah, it gotta be the same ship.
So yeah, that doesn't matter. So let's do the 2 red into the back of your
Alright.
wounded Gazanti.
Wounded Gazanti. It's a great shot.
Of course it was. That means you did get accuracy.
Scatter, scatter, scatter. Break, break, break.
Zick when you zig when you're supposed to zag. Okay. Now we got 3 and just 3. Right?
Yeah, 3 side to front.
Ah.
Oh, hang on.
What?
Leave that. Did you want to link turbo laser towers? One of those reds?
definitely. Yeah.
Not an accuracy.
Okay, so it didn't matter. Anyways,
Yep, so link
so
turbo
you
laser
get Link of
tower. that one.
Turbo that. Yep.
Not an accuracy.
So you just scan that. Boom.
Got it.
Okay.
I love shooting at flotillas
Ah, they're so annoying.
with only red dice.
It sometimes doesn't matter. They're just annoying.
And movement speed 2.
Okay, moving speed 2. We will be probably turning in towards the Romodi there. So I click at the 1, click at the 2. That's all I can do. Get close to my squads as well.
Alright, let's do my Gazantis. We'll do the one that's at the far end of your screen at the top there, guys. No, we're not doing that one. I'm sorry. There's an order I need to do this in. This Gazanti first. It's in engineering. I take a token, pass it off to the other Gazanti.
Oh.
I'm not going to bother flacking. I can't kill anything. So we are going speed 2. We are just going to turn away and hope that you whiff on your rolls again next turn. Then we'll go with the other Gazanti. Engineering plus token to heal a damage card. And going speed 3.
No, I took a damage too.
Oh yeah, because you're going fast, so just on the shield.
Yeah.
Yep. You can take it on the hull if you want.
No, not really. No.
Sure? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right, squad phase. There's a bit of a squad ball going on here. I mean, I guess I could have flacked in. I'm not going to worry about the flacking. I'm just... Oh, whoa. Sorry for that earthquake, guys. Mainly because the game's pretty much over. It's just a matter of...
Right there's a squad cam. You ever played Rogue One or Squadron?
All right, so we will start with Balin Rudor on generic A-Wing that has 3 health remaining. 2 damage so far, but Swarm, because Sienna is close. 3 damage, so that A-Wing goes down.
Good for you.
I need to check something on his wording.
Oh, counter though. I do have counter.
I'm not shooting Shara. Well, actually, I have to shoot this X-Wing.
Yeah,
oh,
you
actually, I had to shoot the X-Wing. Your A-Wing's not dead.
Oh.
So the X-Wing is escort.
I took 3.
Yep, it's down to 2.
So now we'll put the A-Wing back.
Yep, that's why you take escorts, guys.
Yep.
Then I gotta shoot at the other X-Wing because that one's not in range of Sienna. And actually, he only would have taken 2 because would not have been in swarm range.
Ah, true.
But this X-Wing did take 3.
Oh, it evens out.
And let's see
Now let's put the A-Wing back though.
if you can kill my squads, which...
When she didn't take that, so
You
she
should
is
be able
down
to.
by 1 damage, right?
What's that?
He's only down by 1, right? You should only be down by 1 damage, that A-Wing you have.
Right?
Okay.
Yep. Alright, who you tagging with first?
Alright, well, we have to attack Sienna. We can't do anything else. But which person's attacking first?
You don't have to. The X-Wing can attack. Valen, so can Dutch.
Okay. So we're going to have the X-Wing on 2 health, attack Valen. Or 3 health. The one at the bottom down there. Yes, that one. Thank you, Ben.
Two damage with an accuracy.
And which one's his? The front?
Can't brace.
Can't brace, yep.
So he's 1 health remaining.
Okay. And now... Oh, I gotta read Dutch for a minute. Dutch can do extra damage because he's been activated,
Yes.
right? So we're going to send in Dutch next. So Dutch...
3 reds.
3 red...
Dead.
And kills off Valen, alright.
Because his crits count as... You can use a crit to count as damage.
Yep.
Alright, who's shooting Sienna?
Alright, we're going to start with the other X-Wing just because I seem to like that. I didn't... That's right, never mind. We did things right. But I forgot something earlier. Alright. X-Wing, go for it. Go for Sienna.
Obstructed. 2 damage. Scatter.
Okay, now we're going to start with... which A-Wing's on the outside over here? Is that Tycho? On the outside? Right there, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, Tycho.
Nothing.
Of course, gosh darn it, Tycho.
Counter back. 2 damage.
Alright, 2 damage, so he's down to 1, I believe.
Scatter.
Scatter, my bad. So I scatter that. Alright, now it's up to Shara and the General. Generic, I'm sorry. Anyway. So, let's start with generic first.
1 accuracy.
Well, well, might as well. Accuracy to scatter.
Yep. Down to 2. Counter back. 1 damage.
Shara, alright, calling you ready.
Yep. Shara. 1. Scatter. Counter back. 2. Scatter.
Probably the best you've done against Shara, to be honest.
Yep. Yeah, this is just a pillow fight until Sienna goes down, which will be next turn. Because it's not the last turn. We're just going to go ahead and
Play it out.
play it out. So, no reason to switch, because here it's an engineering. I'd heal myself up a little bit, and then just go straight. Potato, is it a squad command?
Let us see. I kind of forget.
Oh, you don't remember? No, it's an engineering.
It's an engineering,
I
yes.
thought for sure you'd be doing a squad command.
Well, I would have, but I thought that was doing hull damage to me, that crit. So I'll be healing that crit off just to get rid of that anyways.
Who are you shooting at?
But I'll be shooting, and I do not think I can get your damaged, your one up here by my crit over here. Gazanti
You can.
is on 1 or 2, they're both on 1 health. Can I get a side shot, actually? Ooh, careful. Side shot. Can I get a side shot?
No.
No. So it's only front shot only. And do a 0 shield one. I don't know. He's going to scatter it, probably.
Still has his scatter. You need an accuracy and a double or a crit with the structural now.
Yep. So we're going to try it. Because... well, let's see. What's my flak is, because that could be important. 1 blue. Am I within blue range of Sienna? I don't think so.
Okay, so we tallied up the points, and it was very close. And unexpectedly,
Yeah.
I got 206, and Rob got 181.
Yep.
I didn't realize that Ackbar ship was so expensive, and the IC2 wasn't that expensive.
Yeah,
it was
that's
only
what
151 points.
that's what he thought in the beginning was. I lost the IC2. That's it. You won.
I thought it was game over. Even taking Ackbar out, I thought I was going to lose on a close game. But no, the Ackbar ship. I mean, I think he had 9 upgrades.
No,
I think he's maxed out at 9.
I think he's maxed out.
Yeah. So.
But the also kicker, the winning condition for you was taking out that transport. I mean, yes, I flew it wrong and stuff, guys, but that actually gave him another 18 points, or how many they cost off the top of my head. So I mean that helped him out too. So it's a pretty close game, to be honest. I mean.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like a win. It doesn't, because I flew a full health ISC2 off the board when it didn't need to happen. It was very close, and I thought I was going to be parallel, but I was slightly off, so that swung the butt out. And when it was that close, I should have just used the token to slow down to 1, because that was guaranteed to stay on. And then I would have been able to, round 5, keep going, because I had navs playing for him the entire time. And I would have been feeding tokens from the Gazanti next to him to make sure I can speed up to 3 or whatever I wanted to do. So that by round 6, I would have basically been face-to-face with Rob's Paragon and probably blasted it off the board.
Yeah.
Probably blasted it off the board.
Yeah, because you do love mashing potatoes.
Yes,
so,
yes. And so in my head, I mean, that was my plan. When I saw where he came in, I was just going to split them off and have Romodi chase Ackbar and the other Star Destroyer swing around and take out Paragon. So in my mind, I'm thinking I'm going to get a tabling. I'm going to get 400 points. But nope. This officer decided I've had enough and decided to hyperspace away, and is now being hunted down for cowardice.
Yes, Inquisitors and all kinds of Tater and everything else is after him right now.
Yep.
And Romodi, I'm sure himself.
Desertion for sure has happened. So, but I like the list though. I'll say this, Lucas. I really like the list because I love ISD2s. It was neat playing an ISD2 that doesn't have leading shots in XI7s, because that's what I usually play. But with the SW7s and Link Turbolaser Towers, can still produce a lot of damage and very survivable again with the ECM. The gunnery teams didn't matter that much. I used them once, which allowed me to kill the GR75 and then shoot at Ackbar.
Yep.
But most games you'll be able to use gunnery teams overall I liked it. Sienna Ree, Valen, not a bad combo if you want to just go min squads. And they're actually pretty cheap, so it's actually a cheap squad combo to make happen. And overall Romodi, I just don't like Romodi. I know a lot of people love him. A lot of people fly him well, do a great job with him. I mean, Buster has fallen in love with Romodi. But I hate Romodi because it's just so counter to how I fly. I fly not to get him, I try to position to not put things in my way and to not be obstructed, to have clear lanes of maneuvering. And you saw what happened. I'm like, all right, put this Gazanti in front of me so I can have Romodi,
Bump.
and then
Bump.
ram and allow myself to get obliterated by Rob's assault frigate. So it's like, it's a different way to fly, and it takes practice, but I'm not a fan. I do know he's a good. I'm not a fan because he's not good. I'm just not a fan because it just goes counter to my style.
In the meantime, if I was playing Romodi, I'd be good because I like flying my ships in front of each other and bumping into it. I don't mind that for some bizarre reason. Like the drunken party bus would have been great for that.
Yes.
But anyways, I don't mind Romodi, but Buster and several others we've seen on the channels and in our own community have played them extremely well.
Yeah.
And
A lot of Imperial players around here like Romodi.
Yeah,
so.
it's very, it is hard. He's a hard guy for just our play style, I guess.
Your thoughts on Jurgen's list?
Well, Jurgen, you did a great job. I'm sorry about the GR75 right off the bat. That was very embarrassing. I should have had him slow down and stay behind. I already know that, and I should have known that from day one. Since day one, I should say.
Yeah, Rob kind of just fed him to an ISD for lunch.
Yeah, he'll scatter. Oh, wait, there's two. Oh, wait, no, he won't. He'll scatter twice and still at the same time. Nope. Oh, look, lockdowns, everything else, accuracies.
I mean, it was a fantastic shot, but it was also...
Yeah, it was not hard.
It's really hard.
It wasn't that hard.
Yeah, it's really hard for Flottillas to survive in front of an ISD too.
Right. So, but I should have kept him feeding Ackbar for his ECM, and that way Ackbar wouldn't have to worry about it, and that way at the end Ackbar would have had it. I don't know if it would have kept him alive or not. Well, Ben got exact damage, and I think if I had the brace, I think I might have lived. But that might
you would have lived off the side shot, yes.
Yes.
But I still was going to throw the 9 dice out the front at you, and
But
you would
then
have only had 2 health left.
But if you got an accuracy or not, if you didn't get an accuracy, I would just burn that.
Right, but all I would need was 3 damage.
Right, I'm just saying.
Now, it's not impossible for 5 reds and 4 blues not to get 3 damage.
Yes, thanks.
But with 4 blues, it actually is impossible because I'm guaranteed 4 damage with SW7. So there was actually no way he was going to live.
SW7, that's right.
So that would have actually guaranteed the damage I needed. But it would have made it a lot more stressful.
Hey, that's fine. I don't mind making your life special, okay? I don't mind doing that.
That is a nice thing about SW7s on ISD too. So you're like, if I'm medium range, I'm guaranteed 4 damage out the front, 2 out the side and back. No matter what I roll, I'm guaranteed that damage.
Now, your weapon batteries text, I only used once.
I think you used twice.
Did I use twice?
Yeah, I think you used twice.
And they're great. They're actually pretty cool. The thing is that every time I rolled, I got accuracies I needed.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, caramba. I could have turned this into except it was, I think it was twice. I knew his ECMs were up. I said, why bother? Let's just do extra damage. He's going to brace it anyways. And he did, but still he had to take the damage and everything else, so he took 1 more point of damage. But web battery ships are pretty cool. I like them. I really do like those guys. Derlin, MVP.
Now, he kept Ackbar alive longer than he should have.
Right. Yep.
I mean, I think he used them every round. I think 4 damage, which is what was the final I had to do to take Ackbar down.
Yep.
If it wasn't for Derlin, Ackbar would have died sooner. Really good card. Really good card.
Thank you for showing me how to fit him in, because I've always tried to fit him in my fleets, and just, I don't know, he costs a lot, which is obviously why, but I just can't get him in there, because I want all these other things in the fleet too. But you had a really good MC-75, and I like it. The Tempest did a very good job. So yeah, no, I liked it. The Paragon, okay, so...
Yeah, we have him.
Paragon's is a little difficult for me to use, okay, especially with Ackbar. And the only reason why is I only want to do side shots. But with Paragon, you have to shoot with Paragon.
Yeah, and squad attacks don't count.
No,
because it's
Squad,
not the
yep.
ship making the
Nope.
Paragon. I'm pretty sure that's right because I remember seeing I think I remember seeing a clarification from Garnet on that.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
if he finds it, he'll
Yeah,
post
but
it.
yeah, the Paragon ship itself has to attack,
Attack.
and then attack the same ship again to get the
Again.
Paragon. The only way you can finagle it around is if you put a reactive gunnery on there. Someone shoots you first, you salvo back. Then when you shoot the ship that you salvoed, your salvo counted as an attack. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So if you put react, because that's one thing that Irish Mad Cat actually did a build like that.
Okay.
I think a build that he put together for you to run
Probably haven't looked at that.
about
build in a long time.
9
years ago.
9 years
Wow.
ago. 9 months ago. It was around
We've been doing this, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was about summer last year. But I remember because you guys did a podcast together talking about putting the fleet together.
Spring, but yeah, we did something like that.
But so that's where you could actually get more out of Paragon if you have reactive gunnery.
Yeah, but Paragon with Ackbar.
It's tough because you don't want to double arc.
No. But as we were talking off camera, Ben and I were looking, and I would think I would have netted one die if I did use Paragon.
Because you get 2 reds at the front or back, so if you double arc, you're getting the Ackbar 2 reds anyway on your first shot.
Yep.
And then second shot, you get an additional dice from Paragon.
Right.
But then if you're doing that, it's like, why do you even have Ackbar in the fleet?
Right. Or why is that ship in the fleet?
Yeah.
It's
So
one of those things.
it's interesting.
But he's great. I mean, I can see the Paragon jumping in, or at least the Potato jumping in, and being a fleet carrier. And that's what you even said in your notes to me, that it is a fleet carrier, and it did an excellent job.
No, you guys saw when he came in. His bombers hit, and then you did like what, 8 damage. And if it wasn't for ECM, it was 8 damage. If it was for ECM, I would have been toast.
Yeah.
So.
ECM played on both sides. Great deal.
ECM is just so good.
I think ECM is the ace in the hole for anybody who plays Armada.
Yeah. If you're bringing a big ship and you don't put ECM on it, it's almost like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Unless you have the ability to take thermal shields, which
I almost don't. I don't know. I think I still want to take the ECM at the same time. Because you use the one. You use up that brace token for thermal shields.
Yeah.
You can't use any more tokens after that.
Yeah, you can. Just can't brace again.
I can't brace again, but I don't know. Just something about it. I don't know. But
trust me, I hate thermal shields. My ISD2 shooting at a Ven or a Providence. Oh, you don't get your blue dice. No rerolls.
or black if you're too close. But
I mean, it's just I hate thermal shields as an Imperial player shooting at people with that.
Actually, I don't think it matters what faction you are. You probably get thermal shields. But unless you're wearing them.
Because at least with ECM, your opponent has to keep fueling engineering tokens.
Yep.
Thermal shields, as long as they got their brace, they can do it every time.
Well, unless you're Sloan.
Sloan's counted everything, but yes, if you got Sloan, you can say,
you
don't
with Palpatine, you might be able to do the Sloan Palpatine one versus it.
Yep.
But that would really wreck things. Thermal shields. But anyways, ECM is king.
Yeah.
And I remember when, Ben, you were getting ready for your first, was it LSO?
Mm-hmm.
And what channel did you go that you had your team we were talking to? Oh my gosh, there was a channel you were talking to and they said put ECMs on it.
Well, I wasn't talking to them. It was Brace for Impact. They did a review.
Brace for Impact, thank you.
They did a review of my list before I went to LSO, and then when they did the review episode, they talked about my list and talked about putting ECM on there instead of advanced projectors. Because I love advanced projectors
to be
able to spread the shields all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
But especially when I'm putting all my eggs in one basket with Thrawn and the Chimera with a ship that costs 204 points.
Yes.
I need that brace.
Yes.
So that convinced me to spend the 1 extra point and get that ECM on there to make sure you can brace. So important for large ships.
And I'm the same thing with the shield thing. I love to do that too. But if I only have one defensive thing, I go ECM. That's it with me now.
Which is why the assault cruiser is so annoying. It's because you can take two. You can take ECM and advanced projectors.
Yes, good.
Which makes it not unkillable, but I mean, it's almost as unkillable as a Starhawk.
It's more annoying with potatoes.
Yes, much more annoying.
More annoying. But anyways, I mean that was king. But like I said, the fleet, meaning the frigate over there, she was a great carrier. She really was. She did a great job. I really enjoyed her.
I would put a suggestion, though, for a modification of this fleet.
Sure.
Ackbar or not Ackbar, not neither here nor there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But if you're putting hyperspace assault as an option where you could potentially jump in with 3 squads,
Yep.
I would recommend taking out the X-Wings and even taking out Dutch and put Keen Farlander and 2 B-Wings and have those be the bombers. Because now you're rolling blue-black with your 2
Yeah, I'm just thinking
B-Wings.
point cost, that's all.
It'd be close. You'd have to do some finagling. It's actually very close. And then key in double black.
Right.
And with flight controllers,
Which
you come in at speed 1
Yep.
so that you're not risk flying out of range. Hit my rear shields. This is a theoretical, guys, of what could have
Yeah,
happened.
we're not saying this. Yeah, no.
He hits my rear shields first with the space potato. Probably drops my shields. Even if I redirect, I now have nothing to redirect to. So 2 B-Wings now attack blue, black.
Right.
I only have 2 shields on the back, so chances are my shields are dropped down at least for one of them, probably
Right.
for both. Then Kean hits with his double black, and Kean can re-roll his dice if he's shooting a non-shielded section.
Right.
If that would have been the list, I would not have chosen hyperspace assault.
Well,
Because I chose hyperspace assault because it's like when I want the deployment advantage, and I'm not afraid of the bombers coming in on me. But if it's B-Wings coming in on me, potentially coming into the rear of a Star Destroyer, then I'm like,
yeah.
no. And you can, again, I'm still going.
This is theoretical.
You can really tool this up, guys. But again, no one's ever going to pick it if you have it set up this way. Instead of putting expanded hangar bay,
Okay.
you put rapid launch bays.
Yeah.
So you load up 3 B-Wings.
Yep.
Then you put 3 B-Wings in hyperspace assault when you put them into hyperspace assault.
Nice. I like it.
So when you drop, you then, with your squad command, you release your B-Wings from your rapid launch bays.
Yep.
And you try to drop close to your fleet, so then you have a GR-75 with expanded hangar bays and activates those B-Wings that dropped with your ship. And
Yeah.
I've theory crafted that on.
That might be a little trickier part, but with the
Yeah. But if you do that, no one's ever going to pick hyperspace assault. They'll pick whatever other mission you have.
which then you put advanced gunnery on it, and then you put whatever else you want to put on it until you get to the one you really want.
Yeah, you'll never get to do it because no one's ever going to pick that mission.
But
if you have that
okay.
set up.
In a way, it's okay. It's like advanced gunnery is insurance.
Yeah.
But no, that's a great idea. But yeah, no, I like the fleet, Jurgen, and Jurgen did this quite a while ago. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be back to a lot of your other fleets because I do want to try a bunch of other different Ackbar fleets that you guys have sent me. And I know there's a couple of you that are sitting there going, hey, "We sent this back when you first, started this. You haven't seen it yet." Well, that's because I'm saving your fleets on purpose. I'm learning right now what everybody has sent me and what I know, and I want to be able to learn to get up to your fleets. Your fleets are a little bit higher on the tier. I hate to say that, it doesn't sound right, but for my own personal difficulty, so I'm trying to get it up there, and I think I'm about ready. So Ben's going to see some really different fleets coming out soon, and you guys will actually get to see your fleet finally get out there, which I'm really sad that I haven't been able to do it yet, but I wanted to make sure that I was ready to do it and not blow it out of the water from stupidity. So, always got to be prepared. But, no, I enjoyed the fleet. We'll talk more on the general quarters about it. And speaking of the general quarters, you might have noticed some different things on the general quarters. What'd you say, Ben? Yeah, there's some different symbols on there. I mean, you got to see Ackbar, and you also got to see the assault cruiser. That's easy. But then you got these 2 other symbols. Well, you have the fist. But then you got this other symbol. I don't know how many people know what that other symbol is. It's the Adeptus Mechanicus. And so for Warhammer 40K, that is what I play, the Adeptus Mechanicus. And for those who don't know, basically they're cyborgs that live on Mars. And that's just a really briefest description I can give you. They're technologists, and they build everything for the Imperium. They don't always usually get everything from them that they build, which is really weird. They caused a lot of problems, but they solved a lot too. But anyways, that is one that I'll be doing 40K, and soon you'll be seeing more about that. More of a brief history, kind of like what Ben did on his sisters. So that is what that 4th symbol is down there.
Yep. So as we're now doing both Armada and 40K. Be on the lookout for more 40K stuff, also from Social General Rob. So, thank you again, guys, Jurgen and Lucas, for submitting the list. And
Yes.
a reminder, if you want to submit a list, just submit it to either of our emails, maildownsizeit or sgr99@gmail.com, and we'll put it in our queues. And don't forget, this is the last bat rep to subscribe and comment so that you can enter into the giveaway for the month of March. And then I'll announce the winner on April 1st, and then we will reset and start off a new giveaway for the month of April. So thanks for watching, and thanks for playing, Rob.
Thank you.
Yep. And until next time, take it easy.
Dismiss.